G'day guys, Chewy here and welcome back to some more coverage of Heroes of the Storm, where today I'm going to show you a bit of a build, and that build's called the Wildgrowth Malfurion build. Basically what it is, it's complementing your ability to heal as Malfurion, giving you a little bit more practicability in terms of keeping your team alive by focusing on strong AoE heals with your heroic ability, Tranquility, and giving yourself a little bit of aggression by complementing your Moonfire skill in the later tiers. But without further ado, or going into the concepts of each tier, let's jump into a match, and I want to show you how it works, and hopefully in the process we can get a good outcome and win this match.
Balloon, grant us strength.
Alright, let's check this out, guys. So the first skill set you want to be going for here is really the Conjurer's Pursuit. And the reason why you want to do that is our build is really focusing on using our talent, which is Regrowth, and I call it the Wild Growth because it's going to get pretty crazy. And we want to be complementing our mana pool as much as we can. And being that we are a support character, obviously you don't want to be in a solo lane. You want to be in a lane where you can support another hero, such as Tychus, and you just want to be spamming this bad boy as we get closer to the late game. Obviously we have complements where we can increase mana on our teammates as well. But at the start you may feel you'll run out of mana quite fast depending on how rapid you're using your healing. But that's okay. The main concept is to try to get as many globes as you can. And it's really about that late game when we're going to have a really fast mana regeneration. And obviously it will really kick in. You'll see some real great benefits. So I'm fairly confident. I mean, on this map, keeping a teammate alive here and taking the shrines is obviously the objective. We've got a Stitches versus Zagara mid. I didn't even look at my opponents. So, having a look at my opponents, they have a Malfurion as well. They only have one healer whilst we have one as well. I'm fairly confident that we should be pretty good against this matchup. Obviously, Stitches is a really strong advantage if you don't have the Stitches in your team with that ability to be able to eat a character for his Gorge, I think it's called. I mean, that concept for that skill is just intense. So obviously we've got our missing top one, so they're all going to be mixed. I'm really considering I've got to stay in this lane with Tychus. I mean, they just need to play safe, right? Obviously we are versing an Abathur, so there is an Abathur top lane. Hence why the little creep thing was running out. But I haven't seen him in a tick, so he might be in another lane. It spawns every 20 seconds, I think it is. I'd have to jump onto Abathur and have a look. Probably a hero I haven't played much of is Abathur. I did give him level 5. I found him a really challenging character to play. You know, and he can really turn the tides of most battles with his ultimate ability being able to just going to keep his mana up. So Zagara hopefully should get that. So we do have a stealth here. Oh, I completely missed that twice. I'm just coming mid here just solely for the purpose of trying to grab... so we got the Dragon Shot. I'm trying to grab this globe before I move out of here really nice and fast. I think we're all going to go for that middle lane. I might stay top. Okay, we're all going to push the lane as a team. I'm coming in hot, and unfortunately you can't kill the dragon, which is a sad thing. It'd be absolutely fantastic if we could. I'm just going to throw down a Regrowth over here. For the next tier, what you really want to be going for, I like to go for the Healing Ward. And the reason why I like to go for the Healing Ward is that it's just that AoE heal, and it just complements everything so well. Being able to have that massive AoE heal, obviously they killed it very quickly, but having that ability there is just a godsend. Honestly, it really is. I'm going to throw a quick heal down on Muradin. Obviously we do have their Abathur right there, so that would have been a beautiful thing to line up there. I'm just going to throw in a quick skill. Obviously we've got this bloody, going for the quick heal on Black Cat, we've got this bloody Nova sneaking around, so we've got to be very present of her ability to jump in there quite fast. So we're going to go for the strong push on this lane, which I'm quite happy with. I'm going to throw down the tier just to slow down those creeps a little bit. I'm going to go for the quick here on Tychus. As strong as Tychus is, he's also a little bit squishy as well, and I think we're just going to return to our lane. So clearly with the level and the magnitude of that push, you can just see how quickly it is when we're spamming those, the Regrowth, I was about to say Wild Growth then, how easy it is for your mana resource to go, and that's why for this build of being just the ultimate healer, you really, well, you should be playing healer anyway, the main sort of support for this character. You really want to complement that mana regeneration flow, because honestly that is key to your build. Going to run out of cannons anyway, so this next push should be quite good for us. I'm going to run back and just grab a quick drink of the fountain just to get that supply up. Remember, we're only on our second tier of Conjurer's Pursuit. God, what was I trying to say there? So obviously that's her over there. For the next tier, you do want to go for the Enduring Growth, which increases the amount of ticks you get from the regrowth that lasts that little bit longer, it really is key to this build as well. It's all about complementing that regrowth. We really should be trying to steal one of these.
We should capture this mercenary
As 3.
camp. I require assistance.
Come on, come on. Take. Oh, healer.
Shrines awaken.
I mean, just taking this here is... Oh my god, you just knocked him out. You knocked him out, man. Why would you do that? It's okay, I forgive you. So obviously, piss off. You know, clearly he's just sitting there. I'm going to throw that down there just to keep these guys light up. Because clearly Nova is just waiting to pick one of us off. I'm going to stand in front. And Nova's dead now. That was just a silly move. So don't get too cocky with Nova, guys, because you know you can still just see the outline of her stealth, which was a good advantage we just got there. And that was beautiful. I'm just going to throw this down here. Got 2 globes to collect, so I definitely want to be collecting these. Now we're up to our 3rd tier of our Conjurer's Pursuit. We've got the increased lane push here, which is great. And we've captured the top objective, so going well in this lane. I'm going to throw down just my entrapment vines there, the entanglement. Look, I don't, for this build, because we're not going for that sort of aggression on it, we're going for that support, and really the only tier for aggression will be going for our successful Moonfire's increased damage, reduced cooldown time. That is the only aggressive skill set we're going to be getting at all. Quite obviously, you could go for the different heroic tier, which would allow you to silence the enemies and deals damage, but honestly, you want to be able to keep those heals up strong, hard, and fast, and that's what you're all about in this build. So here we're going for, obviously, the Tranquility. If you have a Rhaegar, I should do just that. If you do have a Rhaegar, you know, obviously has a lot of AoE heals, then I guess in that option you could just try and get the ultimate growth going down there for some damage, right? Then obviously in that scenario, you could by far go for the damage and silence as the ability, but then I would definitely be keeping that healing ward as a preference skill because that there is just going to help so much. So we should be going for that one, just mixing it up and damage the one that Abathur's in it. He probably jumped into the wrong tower on that move there, unfortunately. So we go for the tier there. They are trying to... I think a bit more of what I could chew there. We do have a Stitches there, so I need to fly in there and help out my buddy. I'm coming, pal. We got him quite well. I'm going to throw the quick mana up on Tychus. I want to keep Tychus at his maximum potential for mana. And obviously we're up to our 4th tier of our Conjurer's Pursuit. We haven't had to half back to the well 4 mana just as of yet, which is good to see. I'm just going to throw the heal on Tychus. I'm going to auto down that. There we go. Still got a very strong, successful level gap there, which we're maintaining quite well. And you can see there at the 4th tier, we're almost going to be on our 5th. That mana regeneration is coming quite nice. Quite nicely. I'm just going to go here and just get rid of these creeps. Throw a quick heal on ourselves, and at this point I think I just need a little bit more mana. Just that little bit more to complement the creeps are pushing in. I'm just going to fly back for a quick drink. The team are going fine. The only person that can really heal here is obviously the Tychus. For the next tier ability, you do need to go for the Life Seed, which does allow you when you to drop off your ability just to give it a little bit more of a healing effect around to the other characters as well. So we're going to swip to the next lane bottom. I'm going to come down and throw a quick heal on Valor because obviously with our Mirrodin has abilities in which I'm going to give Valor some mana too. Mirrodin has abilities which allows him to regen quite easily, so he doesn't really need that. There we go, we've got our 5th tier of our ability. Mirrodin doesn't really need the heals if he's not being damaged, whereas, you know, Valor definitely needs it. I'm just going for the grab, hoping to hold them just in time. Unfortunately, going for the AoE heal wasn't successful. Going to heal on Black Cat. And basically, this is our big pop for heals. I probably shouldn't have done it in this manner, but you know what? I merely did that to save the team I did have. And you can see with the strength of that heal coming through, it was just crazy, right? Like the amount of heals we had on our team was just so strong. In fact, we're going to go for the mana up on Valor because Valor has a lot of burst capabilities. I'm going to throw that there so they can't try grab our team. Got to be very present now with coming this close for the grabs. Let's just go for the camps, I think. We should just quickly capture these. Throw down a couple of abilities. And, beautiful. So we dropped on our DoT heal there, which I'm just going to throw down that ability to try catch. Then, you know, I'm going to go for the self-heal for the escape. Obviously, we do have a Zeratul coming in, so I'm just going to try and bait him around in some circles. We're going to go for the quick drink of the mana fountain again. Beautiful, they're all lined up in a nice little tight wobble there. Did I say quabble? I meant group. Obviously we've got a Zeratul sneaking around here, so that's very sneaky of him, but we know he's running around waiting for a perfect strike. We're going for some more tier upgrades in our ability. We're in rank 6 now for the mana regen. We should be very careful, but obviously he is our main beast for... That was just a silly play. Just going to try and grab some more of those globes. Going to go for the self-heal. The reason why I went for the self-heal in that instance is we're a little bit weak and we can't keep our friends alive if we're dead. We should go for a camp. We should check this.
Dragon awaits you. Free him and destroy your enemy.
Just going to try keeping Moonfight, because the more successful Moonfights we keep on him, the more he keeps alive. I'm going to go for the self-heal there. I did lose a little bit of talking abilities there. I sort of got lost in the motion of the battle, which was insane. Zagara is going to successfully be able to take that from our allies, from our opponents. And I'm really here to grab the globe and get back with the creeps. So we've got some good push capabilities here, and we're going for a really strong, aggressive play. You can see how we're sort of complementing it, and now we've got our next tier, which I want to talk about, which is increasing our Moonfight. This is optional, guys. I like it because it just gives me that little bit more of ability to do some damage if I'm the only one left and I'm trying to help push. I'm going to go for the mana increase there. Obviously, you don't have to go for that. You can go for the Moonfire that actually allows you to slow the targets. The reason why I go for this, and really for the build, is because we're already pushing very strong already, right, guys? We've got a lot of abilities that push. We've got skill sets. We're going to drop down some heals to keep all our team alive now. And mainly the dragon, really, honestly. I'm going to go for the heal there on Muradin. Keep popping in some skills. And I agree, we should just focus on nailing the structure down, because unfortunately that is the illusion. It's okay, I can keep you alive. And you can just see that significant heal that I've thrown down on Muradin. It's just, now, obviously we burnt a lot of mana in that process. We should just go for a camp. But you can just see how, you know, how wild that growth is. It's absolutely insane. I will need some assistance here. A Zeratul jumping him, I'm coming inside. Just run, pal, just run, just jump. Decisive, man, decisive. You're right. Now I'm really low on mana, so unfortunately I can't I can't cast too much. So at this stage, no, I'm going to go help Valor. Normally I would have run right back to camp there, because even though we have that strong mana pool at 8 ticks, we have been spamming a lot of abilities. I just want to throw some mana onto you before I go. Muradin, come to me. Before I hearth back. Well, I probably won't need to actually at this rate. There we go. Muradin's nice and mannered up. He's all fat and all that sort of stuff. Actually, you know what? We probably won't have to go back. I mean, we are late game. We're sitting at 8 ticks of mana regeneration, which is quite significant. If you can't see the way that my mana's ticking up right now, it is absolutely insane. We're about to tick over to 9 ticks, which is perfect. I'm going to fly up to this lane because we should have a globe sitting there waiting for us. And even at this point, you know, at the 12-minute mark, which is, oh my god, the cells. The reason why I did some diving around that is the stealths could really make me get whammed quite hard. So I'm just going to try to keep him alive here. Throw another heal on Zagara there. Oh, I missed him! That was the worst support heal I've ever done. I mean, that was just terrible. And he actually needed it too. There we go, that's better. And we're just going to push these creeps nice and fast. So I got that quite successfully. Alright, so at this point we are sitting at 9 ticks. I'm probably going to come on down to help Valor. He probably shouldn't be sitting in that position. Good thing is we do have one of our... I don't even know what I'm saying here. We've got one of the main forts, which allows us to push that a little bit more. significantly in the middle lane, which is great. So all we need to do is complement that by coming down to help Valor. And I guess this is just a taste of some of the healing power that Dot has. I mean, that's just insane. Casting that ability on Valor at the point of which she was before, you know, she was significantly hurt, and to see the amount of... I'm going to trap him in here, so he should... There we go. Stitches is down. So we need to come up through here and now these guys. Obviously, Tot's being pushed by some elite camps. Just going to go for the self-heal there. There we go. I'm going to go for the quick heal on Valor's mana. I want to keep Valor at maximum mana as you can. Obviously Valor is going for this. And the beautiful thing is, we can sight that bad boy up. So when we're smashing them with that Moonfire, we're going to see them for 2 seconds. So there really is, you know, that really is a good counter for who we're versing against.
Assist our ally.
I'm going to stay close to him because he's probably going to need a little bit of support. I need to grab that globe. I'm going to get over to 10 ticks, which is going to, well, just take us to that next level of mana efficiency. So obviously, I'm going to go take that. No, they should take. I'm here. I'm the healer. You're the assassin. Let's play our roles out. Yeah. And the whole idea is just to keep that aggression going. Like you look at that, we've got the top lane. We really need to take. Are we going to purge up top and then come around the back? I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to be running around in circles, collecting more globes, complementing that regen. We're sitting at 10 ticks, guys, which is awesome. We really need to be careful of. Don't hit him too far back. You can't have him going into the well, unfortunately. So at this point, I'm going to go for the... He's dead. I can't do nothing about that, right? But what we can do in this process is drop down a healing ward, AoE mushing, keep him alive. And the reason why I'm not hanging around that dragging at all is that dragon's got another life going into him. And to get some life up on Zagara, because Zagara does have... We should back at this point. Now, Malfurion, we're going to go for the Tranquility increase, which is basically going to increase our team's ability to stay alive. You can see there that their Nova is focusing on me. That was a very good play to be doing. Unfortunately, I am pretty healed. I'm just running around in circles now. I'm going to keep this guy a little bit alive. Throw down a quick grab in that area. So, again, Nova is coming for the damage on me. And really, with the Nova there, you just want to be running around as much as possible. You don't want to be keeping still by any means. The more mobile you are, the more you can dodge all sorts of things. And go for the heal there. Throw the quick mana down on Zagara, because Zagara has quite a few abilities that allows her to push that lane quite fast. So I agree we should probably go bottom and take this down. Going very well on this map. So I'm just going to throw down a couple of abilities. I'm going to throw down the healing ward. And I'm just going to focus on moonfiring and damaging. Sorry about the rapid pressing there, and there we go. I'm going to run around in some circles here. I'm going to light this guy up. That's okay. You can keep the heals going and just keep collecting those globes. Even at this point, you know, if you can get a globe, the better. Oh, I did cast the heal on the wrong person, unfortunately. Yeah, they're going to get me this time. No, I'm just going to have to run. The reason why I ran like a bitch then is, I mean, I really don't. They outnumber us, we've lost a few. And I'm just going to try and meet up and keep him alive. Oh, I just healed in time. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, mate.
For Kalimdor.
Power gathers within the shrines.
Oh no, it wasn't about the streak, I just didn't want to lose. Didn't want to feed, it wasn't that at all. Yeah, that's probably even a more comedic comeback. They're very pissed off at that response. But that's true, you know, like, Jesus. Yeah, I know. the rages there. I probably could have ran and healed him and sacrificed myself. I could have done some things there. It's okay, you want to come chase me? That's right, you can chase me. You can chase me. I'm all about the chase. I'm all about the chase. So that's fine, you know, that was a bit of a waste of a heroic ability, to be fucking perfectly honest with you, but
So it shall
that's going to keep them busy top lane. I'm going to fly down the bottom lane and grab this globe. Don't really need it. We're sitting at about 11 here, guys, so regen is strong with us. And obviously we do have a Stitches coming in there tight. Let's throw that down there just to keep them off us a little bit.
a new Dora.
This doesn't mean the game is ours by any means. They can still, even though you've got 3 forts, it is still possible for them to turn this around. The likelihood is not high, but it's still possible.
For Calendar.
That's fine. Just going to keep the heals alive. So obviously we just took some significant ults to the face right then, which is fine. Going to go for that group heal.
In the name of Cenarius.
We're doing very well. So we kept them all alive. They're getting happy with me again because I'm healing more, so that's always good. And you can just see that mana regen right now. I mean, that's ridiculous. All this while we're sitting in the well. I'm going to follow this girl up. He does have the sprint ability, which I think was the sprint ability, versus speed boost ability, which made it very hard for us to do a follow-on with that. We're just going to take these creeps out all by ourselves. We should be able to do this quite successfully. Another globe, we're sitting at 12 points, so we've got the Dragon Knight. We should just probably end this now, at this point.
It shall be done.
Oh, all 9 in. All 9er is in. That's okay, you can come here. Just keep him revealed. Again, we're just going to come in nice and tight. We should, that's it, tight, because it's going to be a big hit on that. I'm going to go for the mana up Valor. And I'm just going to spam my group heal, and the reason why I'm spamming the group heal is there we go. So obviously support wins, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Wildgrowth Malfurion build, and please drop me a comment, let me know what you think about the build, and give it a shot yourselves in Heroes of the Storm. I really enjoyed the video, and more in fact I enjoyed the match. Alright guys, thanks for watching.